What should the average non-rich person do on the cusp of what you're describing, which is economic catastrophe? Like, how do you protect yourself?
I think probably a smart move overall, and this is guidance that I think applies across the ages, is if there are companies in whose products you believe, buy and hold the stock, and when everyone else is panicking, then buy more, and when everyone else thinks that the stock is going to the moon, sell it. Sort of the buy. Low, sell high.
So you're not an index fund guy. Like, you pick specific stocks.
That's my. You have to say, like, what is the purpose of a company? Why should a company exist? A company exists is a group of people collected together to provide products and services. It's not a thing in and of itself. It's just a group of people that's like, it's hard if it was just one person making. You can make cupcakes yourself, but you can't make cars by yourself.
Yes.
Therefore, the value of a company is a function of the quality of the products and services that it has created and will create. And so, if there's a company that you think, well, this company's got a lot of exciting products that I think are awesome, their current products are good, that's probably a company to invest in. Because that's the reason companies exist, to produce goods and services that you like. And so, no, I mean, there's some caveats here to make sure you're not like investing when it's like the hottest thing, because then it's going to be at a temporary high. But when it's not sort of at a weirdly temporary high, I think just generally looking at a company and saying, well, I like the products and services of that company, and I like where they're going, and the management seems sensible. And then I think buying and holding that stock is probably the right move. I'm probably doing that with a few companies. That's what I'd recommend. I think I could really go on at length about the financial system and the stock market and everything. But these days I think we've gotten a little too far into the index passive fund world. Like, somebody at some point's got to make a decision.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, and by the way,
it's like betting on both red and black. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah.
Well, betting on red and black in a casino situation where it could come up green,
right?
And you're bound to lose.
Yeah.
So the longer you play, the worse you do. Now, the stock market is kind of like the opposite of a casino, which is the longer you play, the more likely you are to succeed. That historically has been the case, and I think will continue to be the case. But it's really just important not to panic. If you buy a stock and you read something terrible in the newspaper, you want to just remember the news has got a negative bias. And think about, are the products of the company still sound? Does it have a good product roadmap? Do you believe in the management? If so, ignore what the press says. Or if the price drops when there's a negative article, buy the stock.